I'm Casi. I'm a trainer at Off Leash Canine Training. I have 2 dogs. One is a 3-year-old Husky Shepherd named Sky that is my soul dog. I love to go on hiking trips with her, and we go to the beach a lot, and that's kind of our bonding time with her. And then I have a 5-6-month-old terrier mix named Camden that I just rescued. I will start doing training with her here soon, but I love having her a part of my family, and her and Sky are best friends now. I chose to become a trainer because I've always had a passion for dogs, and being able to have the opportunity to work with those dogs and change their lives for the better really stuck out to me. And also being able to help the owners communicate and guide their dogs, especially the ones that are a little misunderstood and nervous. Before I was a trainer at Off Leash, I worked for marketing for McDonald's, and working a 9-to-5 job behind a desk wasn't really for me. And seeing owners and videos that people post on social media about their dogs misbehaving and not being able to take their dogs out, along with my personal dogs, not having the confidence to take them out with me, really drove me to want to become a trainer and have the ability to build a dog's confidence and my own confidence to enjoy life with them. My biggest goal is working with dogs from kill shelters and being able to rescue them and show people the potential that they have, because it's not fair for them to be put down when they do have the ability to be great dogs with the correct family and the correct training. Working at Off Leash is giving me the skills to be able to pursue this goal by reading dogs' body language, being able to know if they're nervous, if they're aggressive, what route to take with them to help them through the process of the training. Another part of working with rescue dogs is working with the owner as well, because they will be getting a dog that comes from a background that no one knows about, and they're not going to have that trust factor with people most of the time. So giving the owner the skills to create that bond and that trust factor with the dog so that they can have a good, successful life. I think it's really important for people to know the difference between an aggressive dog and a nervous dog. Sometimes people see a dog that's growling or barking, and in reality it's just a dog that's scared and needs some guidance on how to become more confident. The big things that we look for in nervous dogs are a tail tucked, hiding behind their owner, just kind of cowering, not really wanting to go near you, kind of backpedaling a little bit once they start to approach you. Working with a nervous dog can take a lot of patience and time, because you're trying to build the bond and the trust with the dog before you start incorporating the training. Some things that can help create that bond with the nervous dog is treat training, going on a nice easy walk with the dog, snuggle time, even just sitting on the floor for a little while with the dog to help them decompress, so that way they do feel like they can have that trust with you. I got a dog yesterday that was very nervous to go in the crate or even just come near me, so all I did was sit on the floor for a little while. I used a lot of cheese with the dog. He was a big fan of it, so that seemed to really work, and really just trying to get him to go in the crate was his biggest issue. So I sat there with him, was petting him down his back, threw some cheese in the crate, and eventually he did feel like he could go in there after a little bit of time. So what I did yesterday with the dog was really important, because if I tried to rush things and just force him into the crate or force my affection onto him, it could have deterred him away from me, and then it would have set the relationship that I just created with that dog for an hour back, and then we would have had to start all the way over again. It's really important to have a dog that's trained and who has that trust with you, because if you want to take your dog to the beach and you have a nervous dog, that's probably not going to end up well for you. So having a dog that has the ability to go out there and run free, and you trust that dog's recall 100% to come back, even in an uncomfortable situation, is the ultimate goal with a nervous dog. One of my favorite success stories with the dogs that I worked with, his name was Teddy. He was a 1-year-old Yorkie who had a little bit of aggression and nerves. He did have to go home on a muzzle. It was very successful for me because I was nervous to work with him in the beginning, but once I did build the trust with him, with doing the snuggling on the floor, going on a walk, getting him to feel comfortable with me was a really big deal, and now he is at home with his family and being able to live life with them.